Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens.
Cam Little to kick off.
Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're off from Baltimore. Returning it from the 4. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. That is Denver Wolf. Go.
Throwing to start this game. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ready.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Gravity Lion.
Another carry for him. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hey, come on.
Back to the well again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jackson now on 3rd. He's got his man. This is Walker. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Baltimore, first down.
No, we
First
changed
and
it.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Hurry! No, we changed it.
Lamar now from the gun. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
15 more yards.
Offense in the hurry up here.
So another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, hey. Yo. What shot? Go ahead. What shot?
First down. Here's Lamar. Cut out left. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12.
That's another
Working quickly here.
first down. First and 10
Hey,
at the 12-yard line.
report. You. Let's go. Ready? What shot? You at X. 13.
Jackson yet again. And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. All set to go now from the 35.
Bronco flick. Ready. Bronco 80. Check, Bobcat. Ready.
They'll run here on first down. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry. And that brings up second down. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
No. Hot 70.
Looking to throw here. All in left side. Gets it to the 15. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 1-point game. Well, no doubt about it. Brock, that was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Set high. Report. Finish it. Go right here. Set high.
Throw here, 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They start out 2nd and 10.
Mike. Bronco 80. Tighten up. Trap 60.
Setting up to throw. Higgins downfield, and he has it. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Complete out to the right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Jackson throwing here. Hits him on the out route. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Play action now with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first down, they'll run. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Return it.
From the gun, Jackson. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Report!
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie things up at 14.
Cam Little to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Back to 60.
Give now to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Sign quarterback run here. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
70, hot 70.
They draw it up for him. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18, tied in. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Now Jackson off the play action. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. So first down from the 41. Now here's Lamar. He's got it over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First down throw for Jackson. It is caught left side. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's second and inches. Looking to throw, Jackson. Brought in. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Hey, middle.
To second and goal. At the 5.
Lamar now from the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
He's such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Now give left side. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with third down and 5. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. About set. This is third and 5.
Ready? 10 for left. 19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. First down, here's Lamar. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Right up the gut. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
180.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they get this down to the 28. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Sit hot. 180. Finish it up.
The designed run, Jackson keeping it. He's on the move, past the 15. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
14 more yards. That's another.
180.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Oh, no touchdown, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Arkansas rookie. And the Broncos get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Let's go now. 18.
First play's a design run. And he's going to line up in the red for this play, back at the 8. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Cardinal.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
It's a lot. It's a lot. All right. What is up?
Back to work after throwing the pick. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again, in a massive sack on first down. That's the right way to begin this series defensively.
Design bootleg here. Nice run across the 15. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working inside the red zone. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slate, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Past the 60, past the 60. Hurt.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
19, 18. Go.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 5. And the Broncos first down.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Dumped off to his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
19 Tiger.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Down just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
They'll run now on second down. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down. These last two snaps, Lou Fay forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's going to compensate for two negative plays.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team.
That's complete inside the 35. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready, ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to have about 2. It's second down now.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Ravens going with a dime package now. Third down.
Ready. Let's go, ladies. Go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
This time it's a passing play. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. All right, we see he's a little worse for wear after delivering that throw. Gonna have to take a few moments as they come out to look at him. Here he goes, third and long. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in a hurry up here. Desperation time here on 4th. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens take over as he records the 40th interception of his career.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
The give here on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Looking quickly here. Running back motions right. The give here to the motion man. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Ravens crowding their passing lanes. They go into the dime for third down.
18 cop.
Third and long for him here. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Man in motion, out of the slot. They put a receiver in motion right. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Headed out right. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens approaching win number 7 on the year. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throw here, third down. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Back-to-back carries here. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They've got to keep moving quick here.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. 1st down, Denver.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Dose of the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 31-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
It won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. And the Broncos offense isn't leaving the field. Looks like they're going to go for 2. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Well, there was no hesitation there. I mean, none whatsoever. Putting the offense out to go for 2 there, Brock. And really, at this point, what do you have to lose?
Yeah, you got nothing to lose. And really, this decision made before you ever hit the field offensively. From this point forward, you're trying to get as much as you can, as quickly as you can. And that means these 2-point conversions.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
180! Hey, 180! Press on!
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home.